Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday, July 19th. Got up a little bit later than normal today, but I will see you guys shortly on the walk. It is Sunday, July 19th. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. Sunday. Something crazy too is I used to go to church every Sunday like clockwork as a child when I was living with my adopted parents, both of which have passed already. But yeah, it's just something I haven't even really thought about up until now, that I used to go to church every Sunday. So why not keep going to church? Like, why have I changed? Well, that's the thing about being an adult and just having more time on this earth to think about things for yourself, have time to think. Like when you have time to think and there's not a lot of people influencing you all the time, especially older adults trying to give you their idea, and even school, they basically tell you how to think at school. Be quiet, sit at your desk, get in a single file line, walk down the hall quietly. Basically, your whole life, people are always trying to tell you how you should be living your life. So yeah, this is a big one. I mean, this is also a touchy subject because, you basically, it's something you should not really be talking about. But, that's another old saying, like old idea from people to tell you not to talk about religion or politics. Yeah, I really don't like to do that, especially people I don't know. Even with people I do know, it's not worth it because, all that stuff is actually a rhetorical question. Rhetorical question means you're just asking a question, but really there's no answer to it. So all this stuff, politics and religion, everybody's got different sides, in my opinion, basically different sides is people's opinions. There's no right or wrong. They're just opinions. Basically just like religion, like that's why I don't go to church, because when I was growing up, I was actually brought up as a Roman Catholic in the Philippines. I was an acolyte. I literally knew everything the preacher was going to say. He said the same exact thing every single day. Like, I'm sitting there reciting his lines, and I'm a little kid. I know exactly what he's going to say. Nothing original. It don't mimic life, man. Like, I feel like it's about your faith, not about where you go or, who your friends are. Like, going to church, it's nothing about that. In my opinion, I believe religion is just based on your faith. It's not about going to church, to a specific building and listening to a human, a preacher. It might inspire you. It might be good. If that's your thing, there's nothing wrong with that. But in the pure essence of it, God or whoever, whatever you worship is literally everywhere. You don't have to go to a specific location. Back to what I was saying. Religion, doesn't matter who or what you worship. Everybody's got different beliefs. In my opinion, whatever or whoever you worship, I believe it's more of your faith. Faith is not, excuse me, faith is not science-based. It's just something that you believe, but you can't prove. So, based on all that, it is not location dependent. And, you know, me being 50, I don't have time for no games, man. I just cannot believe that I have to go somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I understand, you know, there's a sense of community, going to church, socializing, you know, seeing people. I understand that value. But for me, I don't know, man. I just feel like I value my peace, because if I'm around too many people, I feel like it drowns out my own thoughts and I can't even hear myself. And then, you know, because I'm actually the captain of my ship. So it's kind of important for me to hear my own thoughts. Like, too many people chiming in and trying to override what this captain is saying to himself about how I should live my life, because this is my life, isn't it? Isn't that right? So if that's really the case, you know, I gotta pay attention to what I say to myself, not what other people say, because if I'm paying attention to other people, then I'm basically living for them. So, you know, I don't want to be doing something that's just not filling my cup. So in order to live your best life, I believe that you have to fill your own cup first. I mean, it may sound selfish, but I think that's true. Because how are you going to fill other people's cup first before you fill your cup? Because if your cup runs out of liquid and you fill other people's cup first, now you're spent. You're just living for other people, and what now? I mean, like, you got nothing left. It's better to fill your cup up first so you can serve other people and just be more genuine overall. I mean, that's just how I see things. I don't know, man. Like I said, that's my opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion. So, like, and also the topic I'm talking about, it's basically a rhetorical question. So, but it's what I believe in. Living here for 50 years on this planet, that's the conclusion I've come to, and I've come to a lot of conclusions and revelations because of listening to myself, just letting things get quiet and not let a whole bunch of noise come in. And, you know, you got to get quiet sometimes and have enough time to listen to yourself. I'll see y'all in the next video.